everyone, and this is our Christmas tree. I'm doing a special film review. I'm reviewing Happiest season, and towards the end of the video I'll also be baking cookies. And Happiest season is really good. It's on Hulu.
I'm very excited about Christmas. I get to go meet the people that made my favorite person.
I'll always take December way over.
I watched it the other day with my mom, and it stars Kristen Stewart, Mackenzie Davis, and a lot of other great people. And it's about these two girls, and they're lesbians. Let's go lesbians!
She is my person, and I really want everyone to know that. I want to marry her.
And I like that this is like, I bet there's been others, but this is like the first, there's like LGBTQ centric like film, Christmas film, and there's another gay film and it's on Hallmark. But anywho, it's really good, and it's the story is Harper and Abby. She comes from, her parents died, and she has like bad feelings about Christmas. But Harper's family is like super influential, and her dad's trying to be mayor, and they love Christmas. They have like annual Christmas parties and stuff.
Hi! I didn't tell my parents I'm gay. So who do they think I am?
This is Harper's orphan friend, Abby.
Yes, of course. They're there.
You're so brave. Oh, you don't need to be.
I cannot believe I've got all my daughters under one roof.
And they don't know that their daughter is gay. And they come, Harper and Abby, they go to Harper's house, and all the drama ensues, but it's super cute. I highly recommend it. Dan Levy is also in it, and he carried this film. His character John and one of the sisters Jane, they carried the film. I thought the sister Jane was super cute and super funny, and very quirky. I liked her a lot.
Doing on your phone.
I left a gentleman alone in my apartment, so I'm tracking him to make sure he leaves.
You're tracking him?
Yeah, I track everybody. If the NSA can do it, so can I.
And I didn't really like the character of Harper. I thought, like, I get that she wasn't out to her family yet, but I felt like she like mistreated Abby a little bit. But anywho, I thought they were cute towards the end, and Audrey Plaza's in it, Queen. And yeah, just a super cute lesbian Christmas movie. And Cleo Duvall, she was in But I'm a Cheerleader, lesbian icon. She directed this and wrote the screenplay for it. So it's very good, and I loved it so much, and I loved watching it with my mom. And there's so many other great Christmas movies that I would like to review, but this is the first installment. Woohoo! And I hope everyone has a great night and a good December. Bye-bye. Hello everyone, and this is part 2 for my Christmas video. I'm making healthy oatmeal cookies, and here's all my ingredients. I'll put the description on the screen if you want to make this yourself. But you'll need honey, kosher salt, vanilla extract, dark chocolate. I'm using these Kisses, baking powder. I'm using 2 different types of flour. You'll need unsalted butter, oats, don't need this, and applesauce, because that's the substitute for the sugar, and I'm using cinnamon. First step is you want to get 1 1/4 cup of oats. So let me do that. I'm minding the camera right now along with putting the ingredients in, so don't mind me. And I'll speed through this. So there's about 1 cup of oats, and then I need to do 1/4. And this is the bowl I'm using. You want to do your dry ingredients first. And these aren't your traditional like Christmas cookies, but I thought it'd be fun to just experiment. Now the recipe calls for whole wheat flour, but I'm just going to use regular flour if I have enough. It might be like oatmeal or something, I'm not sure. So 1 cup of this. Oh, there's like a little more. I just need. I'm using self-rising stuff on my head. Not open. A little bit more. Oh. There you go. Your flour. Put that in there. And you can sift it. I don't really notice a difference between sifting flour and just putting it straight in. It calls for baking powder, 1.5 teaspoons. And I love this because it just levels it for you. So then here's 1 tablespoon. I'm sorry if everyone gets a little motion sickness from my videos. Get 1/2. And then I'm going to put cinnamon in there next. The recipe calls for 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. I'm just using ground cinnamon. So then I'm going to put that in there. It's the same as the baking powder. It smells so good. Go. You. Oh, put all that in there. Doop. Put a little bit. I made a bit of a mess. Doop. And here's my dog. She's in her little Christmas getup. For this, you just want to take like a regular spoon or spatula and mix. It's, even though these aren't technically Christmas cookies, the cinnamon makes them smell like Christmas. And then give that a good stir so all of the dry ingredients are all married together. But yeah, it smells really good in here. Okay, that's all done. Got the salt. So you can, the recipe calls for a kosher salt, which I'm going to get now. I might have to get off the phone to be able to do that. It's just 1.5 teaspoon. And now I've moved on to the wet ingredients, and the first thing for the wet is to do 1/4 cup of applesauce. And I'm going to use this spatula to put it into 1/4 cup. Dude, and I already spilled some. There you go. Put that in there and put it in. Put your wet ingredients into a separate bowl and your dry. And then the recipe calls for 4 tablespoons of melted and cooled butter. So they have a line to say how much you need. And then I'm just going to put this in the microwave. I'll put this in there. So the butter is melted. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm going to put it in the freezer to cool. And while it's cooling just a bit, I'm going to deep shell these kisses. And I'm deshelling these right now. I have about 14. I'm gonna try to use the whole bag. And the recipe also calls for raisins and walnuts, but I'm not putting that in there. I'm not a big walnut and raisin fan, but you are more than welcome to. Yeah, I have about now like 18 of these little dudes. And you can get any, I just got these because these are the only dark chocolate like chips I could find at Walgreens. But to make it easier on yourself, you can get already like chocolate chips with no shells on them. I'm going to put the butter in there now. I just put it in there for probably about 2 minutes. So you put that in with your applesauce. Sorry you can't really see my face. I don't have a tripod. But now the recipe calls for 1 large egg. I never learned how to crack these properly. So 1 large egg. I'm going to go wash my hands. And now the recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I said that's good. Vanilla extract. Doop. And now the recipe calls for 1/2 cup of honey.
Oh, wow.
Let's see. Just gotta take off the lid. The lid. The lid. Aw. Whatever. There you go. Wow, that hit just the top. And then put that in there. It looks really cool. Going down. Woo! Now finally, we can put our dark chocolate chips in. I need to deshell a few more. And then you're gonna whisk the dry ingredients together and then eventually fold in your dry. So I haven't stirred anything yet. I'm just gonna use the same spoon and stir it all together. I think I put a decent amount of chocolate chips in there. They're kind of big. That's what she said. It smells so good. It smells just like the honey really made. Like the aroma smelled really nice because the honey, the vanilla extract, even the applesauce. It smells really good.
That's what good pussy sounds like.
Okay, so then that's pretty, I would say pretty good stirred. So one looks like that, and it is kind of a wet and sticky dough. Again, that's what she said. Now let me get the dry. Little at a time. So I'm just gonna do that. And stir that in. And if you feel like there's not enough flour, you can always just add a little bit more flour. Wow, we got mostly on the spoon. Stir. It even like it smells so good, these cookies. And then you'll want to chill it, the dough for 30 minutes. At least 30 minutes. All clean wrapped, and I'm gonna go bring it to the fridge. Hi, honey. All right, she's out of the fridge. She's chilled for about 30 minutes, and then you want to bake at 355, and then you can put aluminum foil or these reusable placemats on them, and I grease them up as well. And I use an ice cream scooper to scoop up my doughs. And you just want to make sure they're evenly apart. And I'm going to put Christmas sprinkles on them. Okay, so here I just put, they're kind of big. I might do little scoops for that one. I'm kind of worried about the big chocolate chip, but I think it'll be good. And then you're going to bake them for about 30 minutes. And I did green and red sprinkles, and then gold and silver sprinkles. For this one, sorry, I said red because I got lazy. Red, yellow, and silver, or gold, sorry, silver sprinkles. And I'm a little worried about the size, but we shall see. Okay, the oven is preheated, and I'm going to put these bad boys in the oven. And you put them in for about 30 minutes. They were really good. They didn't come out really pretty, but I believe they tasted just like a regular chocolate chip cookie. And Merry Christmas.